Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm just vibing a little bit until the comment section warms up. How are you guys? Thank you for tapping in. I am Novelty and welcome Queen's Court to Novelty Queen's little personal world over here. What y'all doing on St. Patrick Day? I'm here vibing, trying to get my WH up, interact, and grow my community. What are y'all saying? I usually do my sketch sessions in the AMs, but I'm trying my best to kind of mix it up. I don't want to just be doing one thing. I'm trying to do a bunch of different things. And because I'm trying to build a connection with my community, I'm trying to do these one on one, well, these face to face type of conversations and not always just sketching and you guys just looking at my art and what have you not. But welcome in once again. And if there's any trolls in here, don't be making fun of my spots. Okay? It's normal. I don't know what's been happening. I think my agent or whatever it is, but my face been breaking out. It's kind of at first it kind of made me a little subconscious in terms of coming on screen because I'm not used to ever having breakouts. I think I've had breakouts like once my whole life in my late what is it, my late 20s. And that's because I realized like I was eating too much chocolate. But as soon as I stopped eating chocolate, I'm good again. And now, life after 40s, life after 40, here we are. Hey, good morning. How are you doing today? I've decided to take a breather from sketching today because I realized a lot of my a lot of my viewers they love the painting and a lot of people they're always like, I miss your face. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. I'm gonna do some sketchings in some mornings and then try to do some active interactions other times. Just to be fair. No, very well. And you? I'm fine, thank you. I woke up today in very good spirits. However, I was a little bit hesitant to come on live. I was a little hesitant to come on live. I wasn't really feeling the vibe today, but I'm like, come on, girl. You got to get the WH going. You got to get the WH going. You got to push. So here I am. I think I say this like a million times. Like when I come on live, it's kind of like it's a bit of a challenge. Only because like I don't really like talking that much, and it's very rare I get up in the morning and I'm in like that talkative state, and I'm just like, I have things to talk about. I'm talkative. It's very rare I'm in that type of vibe. However, today, I don't know. I don't know. And I woke up like very early. I woke up from like I think I got up this morning from like after 5. I woke up after 5 for no reason at all. Hey, oh, that's not Hey, Trini. Pork boss in the house. What's going on, Trini? How's your day and how's the weather? How's Christina? Every time, like, I go on your live or your channel or whatever, whenever I can. I haven't really been doing much of anything lately in terms of like watching other content, but for some reason, every time I go on your live or you talk about Christina, you know the Tyler Perry movie. What is it called again? When she's like, Christina's not here. For some reason, that always pops in my mind. Can you do a shout out? Sure. Was it Kaylee Bosher? Is that how you say your name? Kelly Bosher. Is that how you say your name? I'm good. It's cold. Just home from school. Yeah, it's freezing. Oh my gosh. It is freezing. Like, I'm so upset. I was just here celebrating and saying how we are going to get summer early this year because, was it the week before last? I was outside in t-shirt in the winter. This never happens. Only for it to snow the day after. I should have kept my mouth shut. I think I jinxed it. Getting ready to cook. Today's our anniversary. Happy anniversary! What are you cooking? How long has it been? How long has it been? And Calliam, what are you doing today? What's your day looking like? 4 years? I do a look a dance. Don't ask me what that was. I tried. It's the thought that counts. 4 years, that's beautiful. Congratulations. So what are you cooking today, or is it a surprise? Is it a surprise? Because I don't want it to be a surprise and then you blurt it out and then, it just ruins everything. Oh my gosh. I'm cooking a pasta dish with some red wine. Excuse, no steak? No look steak? Yep, my belly long, and I know not everybody likes steak. I don't know. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. What do you guys do in Finland, like in terms of going out and stuff? Are you just staying in and cooking, or do you plan on going out? How's the movie theaters up there? I'm so curious when it comes to Finland. Blessings, Nav and chat. Blessings, hey, classic. I'm not doing a sketch today. I'm not doing a sketch today, so I decided to just come and sit on and chit chat. I've been chit chatting, but I've been doing this though. Let me show you guys. This, this is what I did yesterday. Cause I still try to do my local drawing every single day, even though like I'm not doing it here. Um, okay, nice. Um, how come it's not showing here? All right, we go out sometimes, but she don't like to go out much. She sounds like me. I don't like to go out as much either. I'm such a homebody. I feel like I'm antisocial. Although my friends tell me like you're not antisocial. I'm very antisocial. I prefer these four walls and you pay so much rent. How can you not enjoy your four walls? For the amount of money that you have to pay for rent, you better love it. I'm loving it. I love being in these four walls. It's my comfort. You too, right, Classic? I'm saying. Last time I took her to dinner. Honestly, I low key prefer a home cooked meal over going out because me, my belly long. I love to eat. I'm sorry. I like to eat. And you know when you go out and you get your local servings, like if you want more, you're gonna have to spend more money to order more. Where you're at home, you cook a nice little big pot, and you can go for your second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is, and just enjoy life. Life is great. This time she says, "Let's enjoy it." Hold on, I miss. Let's enjoy it at home, as you should. As you should. My daughter on Valentine's Day, her and her partner, they decided that they wanted to do an in-home type of Valentine's Day get together. So I was playing a waitress and a server in our home. So they set up, well, my daughter, she set up the table, and my son-in-law, he cooked. He's a really amazing chef. So he's just opening up his own little restaurant here in Toronto. Well, it's his little own little catering company here in Toronto. When he, gets the ball rolling, I probably post a few on my community tab so you guys could see. But yeah, he cooked. He cooked lamb chops. They had fish. They had steak. They had quite a variety of stuff, and they just, set up the table. They had their little special plates and their wine glass. She bought wine, and I was like serving the food, and every second they were like, they said, "Is it mom or should we call you waitress?" I said, "Call me waitress." And they had a time. Blessings. Wow. Yeah, they enjoyed it. And it was so funny because like I didn't eat. I just wanted them to have their time and whatever. So I was just serving them. And then at the end, they went and they cleaned up after themselves, which was, you know, and they served me a plate and then they catered to me and I'm like, what's this? And they're like, well, you were such a great you're such a great server and stuff, so let us serve you. So sometimes it's nice. Like I feel like it could be very romantic. You know what I mean? To have these little moments where you just do things at home. When I was younger, my friend, when you're young and you have no money, no funds, and you have to find alternative for dating. I had a friend back then. She was very romantic. I wasn't romantic like that when I was young. And I remember for her boyfriend at the time's birthday, what she had done, she had made a picnic, but she made the picnic inside her house, inside his house, and she spread out a blanket on the rug in the room. And she just, she ordered food and some stuff she made or whatever, she baked a cake, I believe it was. We were too young to have wine and stuff, so it was Coke and Sprite, those type of stuff, those type of stuff. And she just spread it out on the floor in the bedroom, and they had a picnic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love stuff like that. I feel like these things are more thoughtful to me. Like, I would prefer a man to say, hey, I'm gonna cook you a nice dinner at home. Come over and we just sit down and cruise, opposed to always going out and whatever. Because I feel like if you can afford it, you can do it. Like, it's not much thought going into it. It's just okay, let's go here and da da da. But when you're really like, it's more effort. It's more effort when you're creating at home because you have to think about like how you want to set up the table, decorations, if there are any. You're thinking about the wine, the food you're gonna cook. Like there's a lot going in it. I'm very romantic. Excuse me. Excuse me. I feel like for me personally, I feel like the older I get is the more romantic I get. It's the more like I want to, indulge in that, in romance and stuff like that. When I was younger, mm-mm, I think I was mean. I says yes, right? Ugh. Classic wagwan, drinks and wagwan. Yeah, I'm telling you. When I was younger, I was mean. Let me tell you guys a story because you guys love my story time. I haven't told you guys any stories in a long time. So when I was younger, right, there was this guy that liked me. Um, I'm gonna call him L. I'm gonna call him L. So L liked me, and L was very, very cute. I considered him a pretty boy, right? Because he was very cute, and he was very like, pretty boys are very posh, right? He was very posh. The complete opposite of me back then, because I was more like a tomboy to kind of, type of vibe. Anyway, I've always been shy and always been antisocial. Even though I have many friends, I've always been shy. So he invited me to come to his home. He says, "Let's go on a date." And I said, "Say less. I'll be there." So I'm like, "Okay, is your family gonna be there?" Because, like I said, I'm very shy. He says, "No, my mom's gonna work. My cousins and my siblings, they're all gonna be gone. Nobody's gonna be here. It's just gonna be us, right?" He wanted me to actually braid his hair first before we went out because he wanted to look, nice and proper. So anyway, I went to his house. I walked in thinking it was just gonna be me braiding his hair and then we're gonna go on our date. As soon as I walked past the kitchen, I heard, "Hi, how are you?" and all this type of stuff. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like why?" Anyway, I greeted everybody. I was respectful, greeted everybody, had my 1, 2, and then we proceed to the basement. Then it was time to do his hair. He didn't want to take off his do rag because he didn't want me to see his hair. I said, "What was the point of telling me to come here do your hair?" That's what I meant when I said like he was very like a pretty boy, very stush. After all of that, we went to the movie theaters. We got to the movie theaters, and the lady rang up, and back then movies were very cheap. I think it was like $5 or something. It was very cheap. So the lady rang up, and let's just say it was $5, and she says, "Oh, it's gonna be 10:30, right? Because taxes wasn't that much." And he looked at me, I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked at him. And I repeat, I said she said 10:30. And he's like, "Are you gonna pay?" I said, "Wait a darn minute. I didn't sign up for this." I said, "Ma'am, can you just give me one ticket, please?" And I was like, "Are you gonna wait here till I get back or are you gonna go home?" Because ain't no way. Like that was my vibe growing up. And I feel like I'm still a little bit like that. But my perspective kind of changed a lot because at least now I find like if I'm in a relationship and the person is good to me, then yeah, I'll front your bill for you, you know. But back then, never. Romance and those type of stuff, nah, I ain't having it. Let me see. When I was younger, I was romantic, but I got burned too much times. I hear a lot of people say stuff like that, and honestly, like it bothers the heck out of me. Like I remember when I was younger and I used to go on dates and stuff like that. And me, I like to go for walks. Like, I love scenery. Stuff like that, simple things. I don't really like too much. I don't like partying and too much lavish type of outings. Cause like I said, I don't like to be around too many people. And I remember like I was, dating somebody and I wanted to go on some walks. And that person had the audacity to tell me that they don't go on walks anymore because they used to go on walks with this person and that person and this person. And because they didn't work out now, they don't want to do walks anymore. I said, "Sir, keep moving. You're not from me." He waiting for me. Movie theater here, really nice IMAX, but also expensive. You have to eat before you leave home. I know those ones. Novelty, hey Reds. He's a cheap skate. More than cheap, girl. Like, if he had said to me, like, okay, listen, we're going on a date. I'm inviting you on a date, but I don't have no money. Can you front the bill? I would have thought about it. It probably would have still been no, but I would have thought about it. Like, But you invited me on a date, planned the whole thing, what we're gonna watch, the movie theater we're gonna go to, only for me to get to the movie theater and you're looking at me to pay the bill. Sometimes I feel like, back then, like, I don't know if times change or what these young men are saying today, but back then I realized the men that was very like the ones that we consider pretty boy or the ones that was very handsome, not all of them, not all of them, but a good portion of them, they use that as like their pretty privilege. Like, it was their pretty privilege. Like they felt like because I look so good, I could get and do whatever I want with whoever I want, and everybody's gonna accept it because I look good. I was their worst nightmare because ain't no freaking way, sir. I don't care how good you look. What the heck? Good looks are commons in these times. Trini said Red's Wagwan. Classes said that's true, so true. I'm telling you, like, mm-mm. I don't like when people try to use their pretty privileges to one up people. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're gonna take me out, take me out. Like, but it's gonna be something different if we get there and I find out you trying to play me. Don't do that. I'll be your worst nightmare. Maybe that's why I'm still single. But I can't. I really, I can't. I can't. I can't. But anyway, I said all that. I'm deriving from classic. Don't laugh. It's true. Don't laugh. It's true. I mean, what would you have done? Imagine a man said, let me take you out. Get ready. Get yourself together. Fix up your ear. Fix up your nail. And back then, me and I a lot of females from back then, like when we're going out, we threw down. Like we were getting our nails done, our hair did, everything all in one day. You know, early morning to get ready for the night because you don't want to do your hair from like 2 days because you want it to be fresh, fresh, fresh. Like you want your hair to be fresh the day you're going out. So that same day, from early morning, you're up, you're getting your nails done, you're getting your hair did, you're doing your toes if your toes needs to get done, you're looking for your outfit. And we did all this not just for parties, but I did all this for dates. So I'm doing all this, and we're gonna get there, and you're gonna look at me like, no, thank you. Hey, Manda. Manda says, hey, Novelty and chat. I hope you all are doing okay. We are great. How are you today? And Red says, Trini, you guys are going to see my face big and bold up under the camera because I refuse to put on these glasses today. And say me, I'm visually impaired, okay? But just sit with me. How's your day going, Amanda? Red says classic. I like the vibe. I just say get ready. We going to dinner on the spot. It's fun. I like. You know what? I feel like now in you know, my more what's the word I'm looking for? Um, my more seasoned years. I like those vibes too. It is fun. Like I had a friend. Like we were just friends and whatever the case is, but we were like close friends. And there's all the times like, cause he'll finish work late, or sometimes finish work early, and he'd be like, "Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a drive." And it's like nice because especially like sometimes like for me, like sometimes you're vibing and the day's not so good, and then somebody just links you and says, "Yo, let's move," and you're like, "Okay." Signal is not good either for me or for you. I'm here at work, girl, so I won't be active but tapping in. Thank you. Okay, I read that already. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I like the spontaneous stuff. I feel like the more seasoned I get, like is the more like certain things that I never enjoyed or I never liked or never considered when I was younger. I'm considering now. I'm so considerate now. Monday said, "Hey, Reds." And Chris loved that kind of thing, the suspense. It's nice. It's nice. And I feel like it's so thoughtful. Like, it's very thoughtful. Nothing more than, say like your partner out of was thinking of something to do and then just spontaneously said, "Hey, boom, let's go." We're going out, we're going to dinner or whatever the case is. The only time I don't like that is when like I'm a hot mess. Man, if you know I'm a hot mess, why you inviting me place? If you know my hair is messed up beyond repair within the present moment, don't be busting no spontaneous nothing. Tell me in advance. I can put it together. But when like my hair is good and and you want to be spontaneous, I'm like, go for it. Shoot your shot, knock yourself out. Let's cruise. But if I'm a hot mess, I'm gonna be upset. I'll be like, what the heck is wrong with you? How am I gonna go out looking like this? Unless it's like a walk. If it's like a walk in the park or something like that, that's cool because I don't mind throwing on a hoodie and going. Sometimes we go to Chinese buffet, all you can eat. We eat till we are full. Do you guys? We have one up here that's close to me. Actually, we have many up here, but there's one close to me. It's a Japanese restaurant. It's Korean. Sorry, no, it's Korean. It's a Korean grill. So you go there and it's like a flat rate. I love this. It's a flat rate. It's about like 30 something dollars, and that includes tip and everything. And you order anything you want off the menus, all you can eat. The only thing is like you can't waste their food because if you're wasting their food, they're gonna charge you and it goes by the pound. But me, I take my kids there sometimes and we go ham. When I tell you my belly is so bust by the time I'm finished, oh my gosh, I can't. Sometimes we go to oh sorry, I took that right. Take Brett talk it out, then second and third round. Right? When we were younger, my mom used to bring us to all you can eat restaurants all the time. But I have so much like I have a lot of allergies. I have a lot of allergies, and every time I swear every time I try something new, I find out I'm allergic to it. So I'm very particular when it comes to food. Like I only eat what I know. I only eat what I know. But when we used to go to all you can eat restaurants all the time, I used to love it. And like when we were younger, my mom used to always pack the bowls because you can't bring one for them food. But she'll pack up the bowl. She says, "No, if I'm paying for it, get my money worth." I said, "Lady, you brought like 10 kids. There's 10 of us. We're all eating. We're eating our full." And me, my belly was very long when I was younger. I can eat. And you'll never know because I never gain weight, right? And I will eat, eat, eat. And then she'll just pack up the bowl and we'll bring home and we'll have food when we get home. I can say it now because they can't come for me. Plus, things change and people don't make do stuff. Same thing here, but you can't take it home. Exactly. We couldn't take it home either. I'm very picky when it comes to food. Yes, I have to be. And what I realized too for me with the all you can eat restaurant, because especially shellfish, I'm highly allergic to shellfish. And I don't know if it's the people cooking the food or the people serving themselves at the all you can eat restaurant, but somebody at some point in time in the timeline be using the same utensil for everything, right? So whatever they use to share out their shrimp or their lobster or whatever they're taking at the time, they're using that with the rice and everything else and the fried chicken, right? And that is my death. Am I allowed to say that? It's my end. Because what used to happen was that when I go and I eat my food and whatever, my whole throat starts to swell up and my face starts to break out like immediately. And I have to go run to Shoppers Drug Mart and literally like, because for me when I was younger, when this used to happen, I had to literally drink like a bottle of allergy medicine. Literally, I have to have two EpiPens, and because of that reason, I don't go. I can't. I can't. But the Korean grill,
I like that. And they clean, they make sure they clean the grills and stuff. I've never had an issue yet. I shall continue. You can have food, ice cream, coffee, fruits, right? I'm very picky. For some reason, I don't know what it is with me, but when I used to go to the all you can eat restaurant, I just eat the same thing. Like, and my mom and my siblings used to get so upset. They'd be like, "Girl, why you come here to eat the same things you eat at home?" I'd be eating the fish, a lot of fish, and I eat a lot of fried chicken and a lot of ice cream, a lot of ice cream and a lot of cake. People hate taking me to these places. Good thing we drive in. I just recycle my seat and sleep it off, right? Go for your walk and circle back. There's there's people that would use the people that bathroom for relieve themselves and come back for their round two. I'm just like, how y'all be like this? This stuff made me lose my appetite. Like, like me, I go home. I can't manage. Oh my goodness, y'all bringing back memories. Oh, that I have to get it together. I'm telling you, like, those are the days. Those are the days. But I'm so glad. Are you buying like? Are you doing like balloons and stuff like that? Are you doing any like look at balloons? And are you gonna record your moments? Are you recording your moment, Trini? Your anniversary, or it's just gonna be private and you just probably just talk about it your next live? When I visit Canada, y'all go show me that place. Let me see how much I could eat. For sure. And trust me, like you probably get confused because where it is, there's like a whole strip of them. A whole strip of them. It's like beer food. There's like I think there's like several or more of these kind of restaurants in the strip, and then on top of it, they have like a hot dog place, and they have ice cream, like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I can't control myself. It's like going to a candy store for me. I just want to go everywhere and eat everything. The only thing is now that I'm more seasoned in my vintage stage, I can't eat as much as I did when I was younger. Like it's so terrible. I'm a very private person, right? Right? Because classic, you're Scorpio, right? You're the one that's Scorpio, right? My next live, I will talk about it. Definitely. You better try control yourself. Girl, I don't have no choice but to control myself nowadays. Because I'm telling you, the way I used to eat, I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. And because, like, for me, I would eat and not care because I'm the type of person I eat a lot, but if I get active, I lose all the weight. You wouldn't even know. But if I'm just sitting down one spot all the time, I will gain weight. I'm always on YouTube, so today is her day. As you should. I love that. That's so thoughtful. Yes. Made this type of love find everybody that needs it. See, that's why. Because Scorpios were very private. We're very private. But you know what I realized with Scorpios, like in our sense, we love people business, but we don't love people business, and we don't like people knowing our business. And me, I'm very fast, but the thing with me though, like I would hear people's business, but you would never hear it back from me. Hello, Tanisha. Thank you for tapping in. Lord, another Scorpio. I'm afraid of them. Listen, okay? I'm sick and tired. I am sick and tired of all you Zodiacs hating on the Scorpios, okay? We're good people. We are good people. I feel like as a Scorpio, I feel like we're misunderstood, to be honest. I feel like we're one of the signs that's misunderstood. Yeah, like we can have a bad temper, but no storm never come without a warning. That's what people need to understand. Yes, we can go bad, we can get out bad and all that type of stuff. And we can be a little spicy and all this type of stuff. And some of us can be very petty. But I feel like it's after moments and years and, just constant abuse from everybody, whether verbally, I don't know about physically, because I don't do physical, but verbally, emotionally, like, people like abusing our kindness. That's it. But we're very loving because I'm a very loving person and I love hard. I love hard. They were like private bad, bad, bad. I have a brother, mighty God, you can never know anything. That's true. And I kind of learned to grow out of this because when I was younger, I love to ask people questions, right? But I never like people asking me questions. It would irritate the heck out of me. Why you trying to get for my business? But I'll be asking you the sun, moon, and the stars. But I think also too because like I know like I could keep a secret. Like you know what I mean? So for me, it's like I could ask you all these questions, but not everybody keep a secret. So don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing. You guys are loving, but on a lie, bad, bad, no joke. No, no, the females do not lie. The females are very honest. The man, Jesus, girl, let's not go there. I might get assassinated on this YouTube stream. No, the man them lie, bud. I'm sorry. I was I used to date this guy. He was the first Scorpio that I dated. When I tell you, so the brother lie, the brother can lie. Jesus, the man will tell you that he's flying in the sky when he's swimming in the ocean. The man will tell you that he's eating aki when he's eating chips. I was like, wait. I remember one time the brother telling me, sir, because I'm not even gonna bother. We're not even gonna go into it. It's the Scorpion men. The woman, we're more honest. Cause me, I'm not saying I don't lie. I'm human. I lie, but my lies will be more like I'll think about one, but I don't too lie. Cause thinking about it, I'm mostly honest. Cause I remember even when I used to go to work, and the lady, like when my boss is like, "Why were you late?" I don't have. I tell her, I said, "Look, man, I woke up late. I had to grab my coffee because I was already late. So why not? I mean, my tea because I was already late. So why not? And all these things. Like I will tell you straight up. I'll tell you straight up because I don't fear people. I fear God. You guys are loving. Oh, I read that already. You see, you here being all shy and sweet, mess with you, and you see the scorpion. Those who knows, they know. I'm telling you. I might try not to mind people business though, but if you're telling me I listen, but I don't talk. Mine's if I do talk only half. See, because we know, and me personally, I feel like we're very observant, and I, you see me, I'm very precautious. Maybe people always say like you're paranoid, but I think I'm precautious, like and I feel like the people there, because there's a lot of people that like to chat people's business and they chat their own business, and when your mouth is that loose, you'll chat my business. So what am I telling you that for? Keep it to myself. Whenever I need to talk to somebody, I take it to the Lord in prayer, but ain't no way I'm telling anybody else. Misunderstood. You making it sound good because it is, Trini. Don't be a hater, okay? I love hard too. Um, yes, the man. You see, it's classic knows. Classic knows. My wife is a Leo. Is it my daughter? My daughter is a Leo. She is. Yeah, is she? Is your wife in August? Is that what Leo is? August? Yeah, I think my daughter is a Leo. Yeah, she's a Leo. She's a Leo. My daughter's a Leo. She's early August. But my daughter sometimes like her attitude is a little spicy. Leos are very spicy and they're very like they like attention from my perspective. Well, it depends. It depends. But I do find like Leos are very compatible with Scorpios. We're very compatible. The only thing is like it depends if you're getting an immature Scorpio Leo, then it's gonna be war. But if you get a mature one as a Scorpio, then you're in good standing because we're alike, just a little different, in my opinion, from what I've you know. Listen, all when we see on taking up something, they will look into your face and say it's not me. It's the men. It's the men because the Scorpio woman that I know, and I know a lot of everybody in my circle and around me and growing up, my best friends are Scorpio. Everybody in my family is born in November. So everybody's a Scorpio. My mom's born November, but she's end of November. So she's a Sagittarius. She didn't make it. But all of my siblings, minus one, Scorpios. We're all born in November. Every single last one of us. And we got along. We got along good growing up and stuff till we got older. And we're always very truthful. I could never tell her what to do. See, I'm telling you, strong will. Red says I'm a Leo. See, I'm telling you, Leo men get along with Scorpios. Oh, okay. We all lie, but when we need to, yeah, no, but Scorpio man take it to a different level. Scorpio men take it to a different level. And because, like, for me as a Scorpion, because I know I'm honest and the women I know are honest, you just assume the men are like that too, right? So when they're telling you your stuff, you don't really realize to when you start to really like analyze the situation and listen to what they're saying, and you start to like notice that things are like out of place, like it don't make no sense. It's not adding up. And you're like, brother, oh, you so lie, man. Why are you so lie? Kill them there to tell the local truth. No, sir. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't. Scorpion men are they're built different. They're the ones that's giving us bad name. Not all of them. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. There's some ones that's very honest and too honest. I met, you know, when I was like in my early 20s, I met this guy. He was very, very handsome. And I was on my way, like I had a half day off, so I just finished work and I used to live at Graydon Hall, right? So I used to always go to Fairview Mall because my children, their daycare was right there, and the school that they went to was also right there, right? Right behind Fairview Mall. So when I used to go and grab them, I'm sorry, before I decide to go get them, I'm like, let me go to the mall and just flirt, just, have a look at me time, look a few things and indulge, right? And I was doing just that, minding my business, going about my way, and this car honked, pulled me over, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" The usual 1, 2, and they were like, "Oh, what's your name?" And the local 1, 2, 1, 2 gave the information, and it was just casual talk. There was no number exchange or whatever, because I wasn't interested in dating anyways, because I had two local Pitney for race. I didn't really care for all that stuff, so just a little friendly chat, and I was like, all right, well, anyways, I'll see you later. And he was like, I really would like to get to know you better. And I was like, I'm not interested. Like, I have to work and I have two kids to raise, rent for Pia. Like, there's my plate is full, right? And he was like, no, man, I really, really like you. And I'm like, you're very handsome. I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? And he looked at me, he says, yes, I do. Matter of fact, he said that he had several girlfriends. A main female and the rest of the side chicks. And I said, what month are you born? And he says, you go first. And I was like, November 17th. And he says, oh, I was born November 17th too. And I'm like, nah, you couldn't. That you just said that because I said it. And then he had a tattoo on his arm. I feel like that was the most honest Scorpio I've ever met a day in my life. I said, what the heck? But I respect him. I respect people like that. Tell you what's up. Red says I'm paranoid. Well, I feel like at this point in time, everybody's paranoid because the way how life is, everybody have a right to be paranoid. The way how people are these days, like people are different. Like the way they were when we were younger, growing up and stuff like that, was much different, and there was more loyalty. There's no loyalty these days. It's every man for themselves. Make your one run for the ill, so you have to be paranoid. You have to be paranoid. Red said he's taking notes. Be right back. Okay, classic. Hello, my novelty. I'm humble. I never said nothing. Oh, yeah, try to convince me yourself, Ritz. You trying to convince. He's a Saji. Who, Red is a Saji? Hello, novelty. Hello, Miss Thompson. How are you? Miss Thompson is Manda's mommy, guys. Have to go, girl. Nice being here for a few. Thank you for popping in, Manda. Enjoy the rest of your day. I was here chatting off. I hope I got to tell you that before you made your exit. At least he was honest. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I love me honest people. Like I prefer you to tell me what it is because I do feel like like there's a lot of people out there that don't mind. There's a lot of people out there that don't mind being a side piece. A lot of people don't mind, right? So I feel like you don't need to be tricking people. Like go for what you're looking for and stay in your lane. Just tell a peer person. Because if I was that type of person, I wouldn't mind because he's so honest. At least I know what I'm getting. Like. So I that's why I respected him. I respected him, but I could never. I wasn't built to be no side chick. I'm good on the road. How's the weather? The guy that I met you're talking about or Red? You just keep saying he's a Saji. The guy that I met, that guy that was very honest, he wasn't a Saji, he was a Scorpio. If you're talking about Reds. And not Reds coming here talking about he's a Leo when he's a Saji. I hope not. I hope not. See? This is why I try to do my local face to face, because I know you guys like the face to face. I just have to wait to build up the momentum because I'm telling you, not all the time I like to chat. Although sometimes I have some stories, like because sometimes I come on here, you guys bring up some memories. You guys bring up some memories of the past, and honestly, like I had like I have a lot of good stories. I have stories for days. I have a lot of good stories of when I was younger. I wish I could go back. I wish. You guys realize, like, when you guys were younger, you guys are in a race to get older. You're like, I can't wait till I hit 16 to do this. And when you get to 16, it's like, I can't wait till I hit 18. Because that's when, like, you could do, like, a little bit more, right? When you could leave school without telling your parents. So you don't have to get parent consent and just sign up a paper and go on what you do. There's, like, you have more independence. Then when you get to 18, it's like, oh, man, I can't wait till I hit 19 because back then, 19 was the age to get into all the clubs, right? Then when you hit 19, it's like, oh man, I can't wait till I get to, it's just every time it goes up. Actually, no, I feel like 22 is where it stops. That's when you stop wanting to get older. That's when reality starts to kick in and like, oh dad, when did I get here? I'm 22 already. And then after 22, by the time you blink, you're 30, and then after 30, you're 40, and then, jeez, me novelty. Oh, you're Saji? Jeez, sir. I feel like I, all my friends, a lot. I have a lot of male friends that's Saji. I have a lot of male friends that's Saji, and like I said, my mom is Saji. I know, and my son, he's also Saji. They get along with me, but I don't. I feel like I don't always get along with them. I'm gonna go get started, but I'm gonna leave the live running. Thank you. As soon as it hit 1 hour, I'm gonna take my leave of absence because my belly's trying to talk to me and I don't want it to talk to you guys. So I'm gonna go get something to eat soon. I came out here. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be here so long. Um, well, I wasn't expecting to be here so long and enjoying the live the way I'm enjoying the live. I really wasn't. Oh gosh, my throat to get dry. Hold on. I'm a water down. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to come on and be as entertained as I was. Guys, I'm having a moment. Hold on. Actually, I could survive for a few more minutes. I could. In the bush working sis. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank everybody for coming in. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I said that or not, but I do. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry, Shala. I didn't know you were there. Oh my gosh. Let me take you guys down for a little bit. We're gonna go for a walk because I have to get water. It's gonna be a little bit dark. I have to get water. My throat is like killing me. Walking through my house, a rare opportunity that you guys will never see again. Sorry, it's very dark in my kitchen. Hello. This was cool. Maybe you should do more like these. I try to, Trini. I do. I've been trying to do my art sessions because I'm still trying to keep it. Hold on one second. Sorry. I'm trying to keep it, within my brand, but I'm also trying to make sure that I keep it. Come, we're not going outside yet. We'll go outside after. I'm trying to make sure that I also like, you know what I mean? Like I keep you guys in mind because I do know that you guys love the look of sit down and chats. Mm, my apologies, but your girl was in need of the look of water. Hold on, I'm trying to put you guys back on the stand. Give me a second. Oh, okay, there we go. I know you guys like these type of things, like like look of sit down and chat, and look of what's the word I'm looking for? I'll tell you guys when I find the word. I can't find it right now, but you know. So I try to do it. I try to do these. Um, I'm gonna try to do. I don't know if I should alternate between this and my sketch with me sessions, or if I should do like a few days with my sketch and then like a few days like this. But again, like I said earlier, the reason why I don't do a lot of this is because I'm not always in like a talkative type of vibe, to be honest. And it's not all the time I feel like I want to come on here and I have something to talk about. It's not all the time. Sometimes it goes like this and it flows so nicely and I can hold a crowd, you know? But other times, like, it's just crickets and I'm like, oh man, what am I going to talk about now? Like, I just want to come off the live, to be honest. I don't always know what I want to talk about, so I don't do these a lot. But when I do my sketch with me, I don't have to talk about much. I start sketching and then I just vibe, play little music and vibe. What's up, girl? Hey, tea time. Sorry, I was trying to finish my little 1-2 talks and chattings. What are you doing? Oh, I'm here. I'm here. We're just chatting about good old times back in the days and memories and being a Scorpio. Because according to somebody, Scorpios are lying. Mandasa will lie. So I was trying to iron out the theory. I mean the accusations. Tell people that's not true. Not for everybody. Good morning, everyone. Says tea time. What's popping? No art today. No. Um, I did take a break from it today because I wanted to. I'm trying to mix it up. I'm trying to do a little bit of this and a little bit of the art and whatever because whenever I do my art, I use my iPad and it doesn't get too much of. It doesn't get views, which I don't mind because I'm not really doing it for the views. I just want to get my art out there. But I'm also trying to do my WH. I'm trying to get that up. And the only way to do that is when I'm doing stuff like this or using my phone because it gets pushes. If I don't know, it's so odd. But it gets pushed out further and whatever the case is. So I'm like, let me try to mix it up. And there's a lot of people that actually enjoy for some reason like me sitting down in at the camera where they can stare in my face and we have a chat. So I'm trying to cater to everybody, not just me. You are not drawing any long woman today. No, girl. They're on vacation. They're in their soft girl eras. So Adventure, Skemamisha. Hi, Soul Adventure. How are you? They're just on the Skemamisha. They want to make sure some Misha hear them. Betty's World. Thank you for the hearts and welcome in. Thank you. And Tea Time says Trini from Finland. I think he left now though, but he'll hear. He said he's running. Today is his 4-year anniversary. Today is his 4-year anniversary, so he is cooking good pasta for him and Christina. So he said that he's being considerate. So he's going to exit off YouTube for today because he's on every single day. So today is her day. So he over there about to go make it special and cook up on all these type of good things. Trini, if you can hear me, please mail me some of that food. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you. Red says tea time. Oh, so tea time, Red. Thank you. Welcome in, tea timers. Oh, Misha Red. Thank you, Misha Red. Welcome in. Everyone from Misha, what you calling people them? What's Misha's crowd's name? It's a Red Novelty. I just realized. Thank you guys for coming in. Friends and Blessing Raiders, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. We're here talking about everything and anything and absolutely nothing all in one space. Could you imagine? Mm. But I do have a few minutes with you guys. I do appreciate the raid. I wish, and I swear, I try to get it together. I normally try to eat and stuff before I come on because I don't know what it is. The devil's a liar. Every time I come on here and it's going good, I get hungry. Like, and these hunger pains are not normal. I feel like I haven't eaten in like months. I get that type of hungry when I'm on here, so I have to come off. But this always happens. It never happens when there's like two people on here with me. It never happens. Those lives could go for hours, no problem. But when conversation get good and there's something to talk about, get look arrayed and it's festive. Hungry stop bites and you have to leave. What kind of thing is this, guys? Hi, Misha. Misha's saying hi. And tea time is showing up the ninjas. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. But how are you guys today? How is everybody from Misha's ends doing? How are you guys? And if you guys don't mind, please give me a little thumbs up, please and thank you. It would be highly and greatly appreciated. These things are foreign to me, so it'll be nice if I can receive them today. Driving. Where you going, Misha? Where are you driving to? I was just talking about this, how I'm fast. I'm very fast. Oh wait, so I have to ask you guys a question because I woke up this morning early and I had a whole bunch of stuff to do and whatever the case is around the house and stuff. And while I was contemplating whether I should come on here and go live, I was playing YouTube on my iPad and I don't know how or when, but it stumbled upon somebody's channel and they were talking about a man and what is he? He's some kind of engineer, whatever the case is. And I don't know how long ago. I don't know if it's recent or it was sometime that passed. But the man was saying how he went missing for 3 days, apparently, and he was saying how for the 3 days, apparently he said he was kidnapped by dolphins, and he said that the dolphins brought him 40 feet deep, and they forced him to build a civilization under there. They did, you know, mental checks and stuff like that, and apparently the man is sane. But they did find that he had like traces of seawater and those elements in his lungs or whatever. But what do you guys think about stuff like this? Like, it puzzles me. Me personally, I say this all the time. I'm not gonna stop. Me afraid of water. Me afraid of water. Just as much as I'm afraid of insane people, I'm afraid of water. I don't know about that story. I don't know about that one there, but the fact that like I don't know what else is under that water though. Me afraid of open water. I'm afraid of open water. Like you won't catch me swimming in the ocean. You won't catch me going on no boat cruise. Never. I tell you guys, I went on one time in Toronto, and it was just a little bit off the pier from downtown Toronto. And the only reason why I did it is because at the moment it was a really great friend of mine and it was her birthday, and this is what she wanted to do. And me, being the people pleaser I am, I said, you know what? I'm gonna suck it up and put on a big girl panty, and I'm gonna step out and go. I'm gonna go on the boat. I'm gonna have a jolly good time, and I'm gonna try to avoid the fact that I fear water. And it was in the nighttime, and guys, you guys are lucky that you guys that I'm here today. I almost didn't make it. I swear. I tell you, I stepped on the water and I cried. I cried. I cried. The people them on the boat keep looking at me, and it's supposed to be a party, and it was only for a couple hours. And like I said, it wasn't that far from the land because it's just like a boat where they just go out, circle the ends, party for like a couple hours, and circle back. I cried. And to add salt to injury, what made it worse was I don't know who or how, or I don't know if the captains just see me balling or no, I don't know how he noticed or I don't know how, but he did approach me and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm like, it's just very windy outside, although not never got so. I was just "It's very windy outside. Just have a little water in my eyes." And he's like, "It's okay." And he's like, I can show you a tour of the boat if it will make you feel better. And I was like, okay, because I thought it would make me feel better. Guys, it made me feel worse. First of all, the water was black. So me know say if me drop over that, I won't be found until whenever they drain out all that water. I don't know, but that alone had me away. And then he brought me to the local lifeboat that they have. And he goes, "Here's the lifeboat." The way how the lifeboat was so dirty and so little bit that made it even worse. I said, "Sir, if the boat was going down, I'd rather drown because who's getting in that?" I'm not getting it. You just made it worse. Like, what is that? So stuff like this, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying that to let you guys know, like, just the fear I have for water. It's very deep. So when he came out talking about dolphins kidnap him and all these type of stuff, it made me have to like really raise an eyebrow and think twice. Like, huh? I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is. But what do you guys know? Seriously, have you guys heard that? And what do you guys think about it? I would drown on the boat just by looking at the water. I'm telling you. You see? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. When I go back home and I go to the ocean and I have to swim, I don't go in that water. I'm sorry. I don't go in that water. I step 1 foot in. And the only reason why I even step 1 foot in, because you know how the water back home is nice, pretty clear and clean. You can see what's happening inside that water. But you see when the tides start to wash up onto the shore, and you see how the sand gets up into the water and it gets a little muckery, I run out because I don't know. I'm not taking no chances. When I tell you guys, I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid of water. The only one I respect is the one that's in my bathtub and the ones that's in my sink. That's it. I'm afraid of water. And the fact that they don't even know what's underneath there for real. They don't even know what's going on under. They don't know what's going on underneath that water. Like, you know what I mean? And people want to go swim out and no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going on. No, look how many people. Look how many people over the years or over the centuries, over decades, that drawn in the water and all know they can't be found. No, I'm not doing it. Tea time. I reach school waiting 14 more minutes for school to dismiss. Oh, you went to go pick up your baby? Let me see if I missed any comments. Oh, I think, are you saying you're in a meeting? Reds, oh, Reds, I need a meeting with you. Tea time. Stop watching them African movie there. I don't know where you pick up this. Oh, on the weekend, I went to go braid my friend's hair, and his family members were watching an African movie, and I was there trying to mimic like what how they're saying stuff and whatever. Cause I love me some. I love African movies. I love you. I love African movies. I don't know. I'm addicted to African movies, but I feel like it got everybody saying, "Oh, my siblings the same thing." Oh, oh, don't get nervous. Thank you all, guys. Yes, thank you guys very much. I don't. I have to get nervous. I have to get nervous. I'm telling you, like I'm scared of water. BB, yes. Early bird, LOL. Tea time. I thought I was going to be last. I remember those days. I remember those days. But they're so long ago. So long ago. I used to. I don't know. Like when you drop off your baby at school, Misha, do you like give them a kiss goodbye and stuff like that? Do they get like all like, oh, mom, back up type of vibe? I used to think my children, because I never want to kiss them when they go, because you know how kids are and stuff. But my kids will be like, mom, you forgot my kids. And I'll be like, oh, okay. I didn't know if you're gonna get embarrassed. I don't mind. You made it, Misha. Okay. Late. Well, I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad you're not. Classic said Teeth and Misha. Yes, she said my kiss mom. I see. I don't know. I guess our kids are just built different. Because every time, like, I remember when I used to go and you see like other kids and their parents are kissing them and they're like, don't embarrass me. Or maybe I just got that from the like I see that in person, but also from like the when you watch shows and stuff. The kids are always embarrassed when their parents are hugging them or kissing them. They're just like, don't embarrass me in front of my friends. My kids, they be loving up on me in front of their friends. I be I miss those times though. I miss those times. Every time I look at my kids, I'm like, why y'all can't go back to like your smaller size? Why y'all can't go back to your smaller size? I miss those days. My kids we used to have so much fun. My kids. We used to have sorry. Um, mm, this is what happened when I talk too much. My throat start to get dry and start to rebel. When my kids were younger, on the weekend we used to have like the weekend I used to use for my their family time, like and we'll bake and cook and watch movies, and they used to always put on a local talent show for me. My son, for some reason, like when for his talent show, he's always dancing and he always end up on the floors rolling around. My daughter always does her little preppy dance, and for some reason, it always ends like this, with like one up here and one hand like on her kimbo and on her waist. It was so funny. Like I miss those days. I remember one time my son, because they used to do the talent show in my room, and I would record it, and I'm so upset because those cameras got lost when we moved, so all those memories gone. They're up here though. But anyway, I remember I was recording, and he's like, excuse me, and he was like, how old was he? He was like 2, and he goes, excuse me, lady, you can't record any kids in here. And I'm like, well, it's my room. If I can't record kids, then you have to get out. And he's like, okay, okay, we'll make an exception. You can record your kids. I'll never forget that. I miss those days. Oh my gosh. It's weird, like when people used to think like, I mean, when people used to say like, enjoy the moments because they go very fast. And it's like, every time you see like a family member or you see somebody you haven't seen in a long time and they see your kids, they're like, oh my gosh, they grew so fast. But to you, it's like they're growing so little, so slow. Like their growth is very slow. Like I don't know, as a parent, it's so weird. Like we don't even realize it until like one day we realize like they could reach the counter that they weren't able to reach all these other times, like, all these years. Or for my son, it's like he was walking. I realized he's the same height as the fridge, and I'm like, what the heck? When did you get that tall? Like, what the heck? Because for the longest time, my son, believe it or not, he was the shortest one in our family, and I'm very short. He was the shortest one in our family, and I used to think like, is he gonna get taller than this? Even in high school, he was like the shortest one in the family. All his friends grew past him. They're very tall. And then one day, like his voice, he was talking to me, and I realized, like, when did your voice get that deep? And when did you get that tall? Like, when did you get that tall? Like, I don't know, but I do miss those times. But people are right, like, enjoy it. But then on the other hand, for me, it was like with working and all these other things that you have to go through, I couldn't wait until like it was like not couldn't wait, but it was like you just wanted them to get a little bigger so they could be like because there's so much stuff going on in the world and you get so scared for your kids. I don't know. Am I the only person? I get scared for my kids. Like when oh my gosh, I used to fret all the time. They are small. They're can you rewrite that for me? Yeah, when they're younger, like I used to be so scared for them. Like I wanted them to get older because more so because like I want them to be able to defend themselves or like you know what I mean? Because the world can take advantage of smaller things. That scared me a lot. But then now that they're bigger, it's like, they made it. And dang, time machine. Like, can we go back a little bit when you guys were smaller? When you guys thought like I knew everything, and you guys just listened and did as you told. Now everybody's so opinionated. Like everybody has an opinion. Everybody knows more than you, but they're still fun though. My kids are still fun because at least we get to do like the bigger stuff now. When my son turned 19, then all of us, the whole family, all of us, we had to I got a little wine and we all had wine together for the first time. I love stuff like this. They grow out of your sight and very smart. I'm telling you, too fast. Too fast. Because honestly, I enjoyed my children when they were younger. Like, I really enjoy my children when they're younger. And maybe because I just love kids. I love kids young. I love like being around younger kids because I think they're fun. But then when they become teenagers and they start to like follow friends and they feel like they want to rule the world with no knowledge, that's when I'm just like, man, why? Tea Time says Betty's real high. 19. Wow, you have a child that is 19. Yeah, my daughter's gonna be 23 in August. So I have an even bigger child than 19. And both my kids are bigger than me in like body and height. Matter of fact, everybody in my family is bigger than me in body and height. You should see my nieces and my nephews. When I walk with my nieces and nephews and my children, everybody just thinks that we're just all siblings. Well, we're all friends. We're all friends, especially when I'm with my daughter. And the fact that, like, for the longest time, my daughter, every time we went out, we always had to dress alike. Like, she'd be like, "Oh, mom, we're gonna go out. Are we still going out this weekend?" Yes, baby. Okay, I'm gonna find your outfit, and it'll look exactly like her outfit. Like, she has to find the exact. She goes in my closet and find like a pants that's like that matches or is similar to the one she's wearing, and a shirt that matches or is similar to the one that she's wearing. And if I'm wearing a hat, she's wearing a hat. If I don't wear a hat, she doesn't want to wear a hat. Like for the longest time, my daughter was a mini me. She was a mini me, like everything. And sometimes, like when she, sometimes she'll want to dress my son, and for some reason, all three of us will look like triplets going outside. We'll all look like triplets going outside. I have this picture right here. I'm so lazy to get it. If I showed you guys, you see it. Like we're all wearing the same thing, and that's how it was all the time. Betty's World says hi, tea time. Yeah, that's how it was all the time. But I wish I could go back. I wish. I told my kids, I'm like, I'm waiting for grandkids because I think that's the only time I'll be able to relive, you know, that episode, that timeline. When I get grandkids, whenever that's gonna be. I kind of fantasize because I'm gonna spoil my grandkids. I'm gonna spoil my grandkids so much. Okay, I made it to an hour and 17. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. I'm gonna try to do some more of these sit down and chat. I should have made it gone a little bit longer. Should make it go a little bit longer, shouldn't I? I'm trying to wager eating and WH. I'm trying to see which one's more important to me right now. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. Trying to see. I'm low key kind of feeling the hunger pains, and I want to eat. What are you guys up to for the rest of the day? Let's hear a little bit about you guys before I take my leave of absence. What are you guys up to for the rest of the day? Tea time. Are you going live? And tea time, have you exercised today? Have you exercised today? And what's the rest of you guys saying? I want to go outside, but it's very cold outside today. And it's looking a little bit dangerous. It's looking kind of icy outside. I'm sitting right in front of my window. And the more I look, is the more I'm kind of regretting the idea of going out. But I would love to go outside. I need to go for a walk after I eat, of course. And my daughter, I think she's cooking steak today, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. So when she comes home from school, she will make some steak. I've fallen in love with steak over these past few years. Every time we went out, I go to Moxie's because that's my favorite restaurant. And every time we go to Moxie's, I always ordered the salmon dish. And my daughter always ordered the steak. And one day, for some reason, she's like, "Mom, do you want to try it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I tried it and I fell in love. So I always want steak now. I heard my name. I miss what you said. I was asking you if you're exercising and what are you doing today? It's very cold here too, Knob. Is it snowing by where you are, Classic? I don't know what it is. Like, I was really looking forward to the warm weathers. I was really looking forward to that. And then it had to get cold. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Keep warm, guys. Betty World says, keep warm, guys. Okay, I made it to my 120. I'm not even gonna push it. I'm honestly gonna go and eat now because I'm very, very hungry. But oh my gosh, I thank you guys so much for vibing with me. You guys came in and chilled with me for this whole entire hour. I'll see you guys tomorrow, depending on how things are. No snow as yet. Girl, don't pray for it. You don't want it. I seen they were saying somewhere in northern Ontario, some parts in northern Ontario, and I don't remember where else it was in Canada, how the snowstorm that we had the other day devastated the area. Like they were showing it and it was like loads. It was mountains of snow and people were just shoveling. And I'm just like, I'm so happy that we didn't get it like that here. Like we got snow, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Sometimes when I look outside, I look and I'm just like, don't get me wrong, like winter is beautiful when like in terms of like, looking. When you look outside and you look at all the snow on the trees and the little icicles that form, it's so pretty. Last night it was snowing and I took my dog out in the backyard and all the snow was on the fence and on the trees and then just the fresh snow laid out on the ground. It was gorgeous. I was like, winter is so beautiful. But it was freezing. It was freezing outside. Like if it was a possibility to have like a warm winter, I would love it more. I would appreciate it. If we could have a warm winter, I would love it. I wouldn't mind. But unfortunately, that's not it. Anywho, thank you guys so much again. I appreciate you guys 110%. If you haven't already, like up the live and check out my channel and see if my content is something that, is for you. I usually do my sketchings. I have, my days where I sit down and do these type of lives because a lot of you guys enjoy these type of stuff. And when the timing is right and the mood is set, I enjoy them too. I'm not even gonna lie. I do. I enjoy them as well. But it's not all the time I want to sit up here and I have things to talk about. I'm not always this talkative, unfortunately not. But when I am, we have a time. We have a conversations, right? And we vibe. I have interview sessions whenever I do get interviews. We have those going on. Everybody seems to love those as well. I do have other things that I have, in the works. So those are coming up. I don't know how everybody's gonna like those, but it's gonna pull in what it needs to pull in and eliminate what it needs to eliminate. We'll see how it goes. And that's about it. Oh, and before I go, so I want to do some of these on live. So I've been trying to figure out how to do well, not figure out, but I've ordered some pens which I showed you guys before, I think, and I want to start doing like sketching on my sublimation items because I did say that my sublimation machine is broken. So I try to figure out a way. I figured out a way on how I could you know, go about it. How I could get things done without the printer. So this is it. So I'm gonna be trying to be doing more of these. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see some of these and like, in person, like right, like live and direct. Oh man, this big snowball just drop in the mirror frightening me. I mean, drop outside of my window. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some of these. How I do some of these on live and whatever the case is, opposed to always doing it on my iPad. And I'm also gonna be doing some sketching on my in my sketchbook and whatever the case is. I've ordered some markers, so I'm just waiting for those to come, and I'm gonna do some of those as well. So I have a few things that I'm gonna be doing, but stay tuned for that. Check out the channel, see what's what. If you like it, welcome to the Queen's Court. If you don't like it, thanks for popping in anyways. I was happy to see you for the short moment that I did. And as for everybody else, this court is out for recess. So I'll see you guys next time. Bessie says all the best. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you once again for sticking with me. Misha, big up yourself, girl. Thanks for the read. I really appreciate it. Classic. Have yourself a great day. Tea time. Reds. Miss Thompson. Manda. Um, Callium. And everybody else that was in the live, whether I know you or not. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. And Trini, big up yourself.